Hi everyone, welcome to Therapy for Nerds, psychoeducation through nerdy topics. My name is Cassidy. I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, and if you like to learn about mental health and psychological concepts through a nerdy lens, please go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications. Today we're going to talk about sibling birth order and its influence on personality. And we're going to be looking at it through the lens of Ducktales. Woo! And yes, the woo was totally necessary. So I first learned about sibling birth order theory all the way back in high school. As a twin, I was not really all that impressed at first. I thought that in order for birth order to actually have an impact on personality, there would have to be, like a real order, an actual hierarchy, which doesn't tend to happen when you are literally less than a minute older than your sister. Although for the record, it still totally counts. That is until I learned that good old Adler had a contingency plan for multiple births like twins, triplets, and beyond. For the record, I will be talking about the 2017 reboot of Ducktales. The original Ducktales was amazing, don't get me wrong. It was a pioneer when it came to having storylines that arched over several episodes in a cartoon series, and it had one of the most amazing theme songs that will never leave my head. Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. But when it comes to characters, the triplets might as well have been a carbon copy of each other. The only way to tell them apart was the colors that they wore, and if they had changed colors, it would have been utter chaos. That or nothing would have happened. I guess more the latter, since it really didn't seem to matter all that much, but I'm going on a tangent here. In the reboot, Huey, Dewey, and Louie have distinct personalities, ones that seem to match up well with Adler's theory of personality development. Which makes sense because apparently, while I was digging up things for this video, I found a 2017 interview with the creator saying that he intended for the characters to have personalities based off the birth order, which goes Huey, Dewey, and Louie, since everyone always lists them off in that order. So when I was first making this, I was wondering if it legitimized me or illegitimized me for noticing this. It made me wonder if this video was really all that necessary or if it just felt redundant. We'll see if I end up posting this. So we'll start off with Huey, who is the oldest child. The oldest child tends to be a natural leader, a high achiever, organized, a little bit bossy, but definitely an adult pleaser and also responsible, and definitely obeys the rules. And this is definitely Huey. He is all about following the rules and doing things as they're supposed to be done. He follows that woodchuck guidebook to the T, making sure that everything is as it should be. And in the episode where he is given the chance to intern, we see him going by the book and trying to please all the people around him. The middle child is flexible, easygoing, social, tends to be a peacemaker because they're often in between the older and younger people. Independent, secretive, and may feel like life is unfair, which that's definitely Dewey. Dewey tries to stand out. He seems to hate being a triplet a good portion of the time. In fact, I believe it was his idea in the episode where they were all trying to be their own selves, the only sibling day. I don't know if he's that much of a peacemaker, but he's definitely secretive, as he tried to keep a secret when he was trying to find more information out about his mother and didn't tell his brothers or anyone else besides Webby, and that's only because Webby was there when he was finding the information out. Then we have the youngest child, the risk taker, outgoing, creative, a little self-centered, financially irresponsible, competitive, easily bored, likes to be pampered, sense of humor. Yeah, that's definitely Louie. Louie is an hilarious character to watch. I just love his interactions so much. And he's definitely very money focused, and if he is in a situation where he doesn't think he'll get anything out of it, he bails very quickly. Like the Mount Everest episode where he realizes that he would not get any treasure from the situation, and he instantly is like, peace! And then he just goes and has hot cocoa. Loved it. Definitely youngest child vibes. And as a special bonus, let's talk about Webby and her being an only child. Only children tend to be close to their parents, have more self-control, tend to be a leader, dependable, demanding, private, sensitive. We can definitely see some of these traits in Webby. I'm not sure about all of them. She doesn't have the best self-control. In some situations she does, but she can be a little impulsive, especially because she's not quite sure how to act around other people, which leads a little bit into her immaturity. But she's definitely dependable. If she says she's going to do something, she does it. And I wouldn't call her unforgiving. She's very kind to her friends and family. So I mentioned earlier that Adler, the guy who created this theory, had a contingency plan for multiples. So what that is really that one person will take over for that position and kind of adopt that position and their personality traits. For Huey, Dewey, and Louie, that obviously they did their personality traits kind of based off of their birth order, which Huey, Dewey, Louie, since that is the way we always have said their names, that's what the creator decided would be the birth order. For other multiples, it really depends on the situation. Sometimes maybe the younger twin decides to step it up and have more of the older sibling personality traits. Of course, sibling order is not the be-all end-all of personalities, and personality development is a lot more complicated than just where you were born in your family's hierarchy. But this was just a little fun video. But anyways, this has been a therapist digging in deeper to a children's cartoon than a high school English teacher digs into The Great Gatsby. If you liked this video providing psychoeducation through nerdy topics, please like, comment, subscribe, all that other YouTubery stuff. Bye!